Hey Wastelanders! So, Enclave Plasma Rifles. Let's get to it. Alright, so, as we all know, Enclave Plasma Rifles are some of the most sought after weapons, but tracking down all of the mods for them is where things get tricky. After the Season 22 update, a lot has changed. Not just with where you get these mods, but also how they actually perform in combat. So, let's break it all down. First off, the most reliable way to farm mod boxes is through Enclave events, including Dropped Connection, Bots on Parade, and a Real Blast, with each event having a 10% chance to drop a box that contains one of these mods. Before this update, Dropped Connection was the only reliable event where you could get them. Otherwise, you were stuck server hopping vendors to see if any of them were for sale. So, while now all three Enclave events are in the mix for mod drops, it will still require some farming. Keep in mind that these boxes can give you any of the Enclave Plasma mods, which means you probably need to run quite a few events before you get the exact one you're looking for. Outside of events, there are a couple more ways to track these mods down. Some Enclave Plasma Rifles purchased from the White Springs Bunker Armory will already have mods pre-installed, so you might get lucky and grab a rare sight or stock that way. However, certain mods are totally unavailable to obtain through this vendor, so plan on farming events for some of the more rare mods. Quick side note, the main ways to get an Enclave Plasma Rifle is from the Modus Terminal, but there's a chance to get one from completing Dropped Connection too. And the rifle that may drop from Dropped Connection can also have any Enclave mods on it, giving you the chance to obtain a fully modded weapon. Now, back to mods. There are also static spawn points in the Cranberry Bog, as shown on this map, where weapon mods may appear. And while Enclave Plasma Rifle mods are part of the pool, they're mixed in with everything else, so it's a bit of a gamble. Another option are the vendor bots. There's Phoenix at Watoga Shopping Plaza, and the Watoga vendor bot that are known to sell Enclave mod boxes occasionally. These are the two bots most well known for selling mods, but there are a few others scattered throughout the mire that can have them in their vendor list as well. And lastly, mod boxes can even drop as part of the rewards from some dailies, like Big Fish in a Small Pond and a Refugee's Guide. Though the exact drop rates are unknown, it's just another small chance to snag one. Also, quick shout out here to my awesome community for sharing that info with me. Thank you. And let me know in the comments if you have received any Enclave mods from other dailies. Now let's talk performance. The new season made sweeping changes to weapons and how range affects their damage output across the game. And players have noticed a major decrease in damage from automatic Enclave Plasmas. Unlike other weapons that actually received buffs this season, Enclave Plasma Rifles didn't see the same kind of love. Pair that with the health and resistance buffs enemies received, and suddenly, the once dominant Enclave Plasma Rifle doesn't feel quite as powerful as it used to. When it comes to specific variants, the Flamer build actually stands out as one of the best options right now. As long as you stay close to your target, the Enclave Plasma Flamer can still melt enemies and holds up well compared to other energy weapons. It's a solid choice for beefier enemies, since the damage output stays consistent. On the other hand, the automatic version has taken a big hit this season. What used to be one of the strongest ways to run an Enclave Plasma Rifle now feels significantly weaker. Automatic rifles struggle to keep up with other energy and ballistic weapons in the same category, and a lot of players are shelving their autos in favor of flamers, snipers, or even switching weapon classes entirely. Looking at you, bows. So, what's the best setup now? It really depends on your playstyle and perk setup. Flamers are performing better than ever for close-range combat. Sniper builds can still deliver heavy hits when paired with the Reverse Furious perk cards, and while automatics have fallen off, they may still find a niche in the right hands. Automatic rifles and pistols, however, are definitely weaker than before, and it's clear that this update has shaken up the balance across the board. The main takeaways here are that mod boxes for the Enclave Plasma Rifle can drop from all 3 Enclave events. They also have a small chance to show up in some daily quest loot pools, and they're sometimes sold by vendor bots. The rifles themselves can still be bought from the Modus terminal or earned in drop connection, with a chance of coming pre-modded. But farming these mods is a grind. With all that said, the Enclave Plasma Rifle is still a versatile weapon, but its place in the meta has changed. Flamers are in a great spot right now, autos are struggling, and the rest fall somewhere in between. It'll take some time to adjust, so for now, be prepared for the Enclave Plasma Rifle to feel very different than it used to. As a player that typically falls back on my Enclave Plasma Rifle, it will definitely be an adjustment. But I'm also excited to revisit some weapons I used early on, like the handmade, or experiment with something entirely new. Lots to explore here still, so we'll see how it feels as the season progresses. So that's the full breakdown on the Enclave Plasma Rifle adjustments. Let me know in the comments what you think about the changes, and what mods you're looking for now that the dust has settled. Also, don't forget to join my Discord and channel, and check out my socials below. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the Wasteland. And a lot of players are shelving their autos in favor of flavor. Get your Nuka Cherry flavor Enclave Plasma Rifle here.